I played Yasuke Simulator on stream last night, and the game was incredible. And I mean that with a lot of tongue in cheek. It was one of those games that was so bad, it's good. And there were a lot of issues with it. One of those was a glitch that I was having when I was trying to invert the controls. This is me learning the controls, and I couldn't invert them. So I'd go to the pause menu and I would try to flip the inversion of it, and the game would simply cease to stop working. See, I'd be like, invert vertical, continue, crash. So the demo would not let you play inverted. It would just keep crashing. I tried that multiple times, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna battle through and try my best with this game without inverted. And GoldenEye completely screwed me in my life, because every game I need to play with the camera inverted now because of that game. It's just kind of how it is. But I found a way to fight through this game, and it was janky as hell. The controls were terrible. The storyline was complete nonsense. Nothing made any sense at all. You're literally a black dude stealing a bicycle in feudal Japan. That's the premise of this demo that I got. And yes, the voice acting was probably the highlight of it, because it was so bad. It just kept saying, "You are samurai. You are samurai." Every time you wouldn't get through an obstacle, it would say, "Try again. You are samurai." There were a lot of glitches, a lot of walls you could just walk right through. There were random spots where you just die and have to start over. And when I say start over, I don't mean like, oh, at the checkpoint. It's like, no, you have to start over all the way back at the very beginning of the demo if you die. And there were some random times where I would just die. Like I glitched through a wall and bumped into a car in feudal Japan, and I was trying to get into the car, but I hit the bumper at the wrong angle, and it killed me. So there are things like that. But overall, I mean, when you pick up the gun and start, fast forward, and you start actually shooting the baddies, the music, the background, everything. Let me turn on the music for a second on it. Oh, I know. I had to.
Watch out!
More. It just appeared. Hold on. I
It
don't know if
just
you can hear. Hold
appeared
on.
on my
Enemies will
face.
help you open the gate. You also have to destroy some Japanese.
And this is me like terrible control, because I keep trying to invert and I keep going the opposite way first every time because I'm so used to inverted. So I had to like relearn it on the fly, and I had all the excuses in the world. And I still eventually successfully completed the demo. But there was a part where I glitched through a wall and got the car. And you're not supposed to get the car in the demo, by the way. There is no access to this car in the demo. But there's a wall that they forgot to put collision on. And man, I'd have a field day back in my QA testing days at Sony with this game. So that was the end boss of the demo right there. And this is me being like, oh, let me walk up. I'm like, whoa, I just walked in and just got hit by a parked car. I found a way to get hit by a parked car. And here's me trying to navigate the area with the camera angle not working very well. And then I just drive through and get the end boss. And now I'm about to die because the car hit me so hard that the screen is full of blood. But I'm able to drive back and forth and hit the end boss. But the controls are terrible. The controls are so bad that it's actually like, you could argue it's a feature, not a bug. Like this, I get stuck in the wall here. Like I'm backing up and it's just not backing up. So you have to learn to work with it. Here's the part where you actually steal the bike. Because yes, I wasn't kidding about that part either. That's right here. This is the part where the Oda Nobunaga's royal bikes that you can steal and then ride. Why? Because there's an obstacle course for the samurai. And yeah, don't worry about the physics, because where we're going, we don't need physics. This bike will just go wherever the hell you want it to. This is like someone made this game in their like 5th grade science project class. Like it's like not even the controls are terrible. Like I'd be going all over the place trying to control it. But I finally figured it out. And then I got to the end boss here. And I had full health, and I had a bunch of ammo. And I think this is the part where I can glitch right through the wall. You can get the car. Hold on, I skipped ahead. There we go. I think this is where I killed him. Somewhere around here. Maybe I run past him. Yeah, there we go. So I did defeat that giant end boss guy. And then apparently you have to take your weapons to a bunch of boxes and destroy a bunch of boxes for some reason before you can end the demo. It says destroy Japanese things for next gate. 10 out of 31 at the top there. So I fumbled around for a while trying to figure out what that meant before ultimately being like, oh, I can pull my swords out and just start swinging everywhere to get all the things destroyed. And here we go. That's all the things destroyed. And then I was like, okay, this brings me to the next area. Oh, I get a car? Awesome. Let's get oh, you want to play more? Buy the game. Little do they know that I glitched out and got the car anyways. They're trying to tease you with, oh, you want to drive a car? You can buy this game. You can wish list it now. Little do they know, you can actually just glitch and get the car. You don't actually need to keep playing this game. But the game itself, depending on the price, is going to be very fascinating. Because if this game ends up costing like, I'd say if it's like a $5 game, it will sell like crazy. If it's a $1 game, everyone's going to buy this game. If it's a $5 game, it will sell like crazy. If it's a $10 game, it will probably still sell a lot more than it should. But in a weird way, it should sell more because it is an epic travesty of a game. This is a moment in history, guys. This game is a legendary moment in history. They just don't make them like this anymore. If it's 10 or less, you'd get it. Yeah, I would too. I mean, let's be honest. If this is a full price $60 game, I'm still buying it because I have to play this game. It's just that ridiculous. Even if it's a complete asset flip, waste of time joke, it's so stupid. The storyline is ludicrous, but I'm very curious as to where they go with it because I was laughing my head off, laughing my ass off. Just the whole time I was streaming, I was just like confused as fuck. Is this Smash's first meme / asset flip game? No, but it's the first memorable one. It's been a while since I played an asset flip. But this is really, this one will stand out. This will be remembered throughout history. Very realistic feudal Japan. I got to be honest, I was expecting an absolute garbage experience. I was expecting this to be like so bad, it's actually stupid. But ultimately, I came away from it with, I can't wait to play more. It was so ridiculous, so over the top. The graphics were decent. The gameplay was terrible. The controls were terrible. But it was just fun at the end of the day. The whole premise of it was just fun, being like super stupid, not taking anything seriously. It kind of reminded me of like the feeling I had with the original Grand Theft Auto 3 when that came out and kind of made waves. It was kind of the same vibe I got with this game. So, yeah, I am very much looking forward to the full release of this. And yes, I know it's stupid, but I'm enjoying it. And at the end of the day, if you can't do that with games, then what are you doing playing games in the first place?